Imagine this, you wake up and the first voice you hear isn't your partner or your roommate or even your mom. It's an AI girlfriend telling you she's missed you while you were asleep. She remembers your favorite coffee order. She compliments your new haircut, even if you didn't get one. Sounds futuristic? Well, it's already here. Apps like Replika, Character.AI, and even Meta's new AI chatbots are turning digital relationships into full-blown emotional connections. But here's the real question. Are they making us more connected or more alone? So how did this rise of AI girlfriends start? Well, let's see how we got here. Over the past few years, AI chatbot companions have exploded in popularity. Replika, one of the most well-known companies, has launched its romantic roleplay features in response to user demand. Character.AI lets you create custom characters, and a large chunk of users build romantic partners. Even Meta is jumping in, letting users interact with AI personas like Billy or Coco that are, frankly, more flirty than helpful. In 2023, reports showed that millions were already using these bots daily. Fast forward to 2025, and it's even bigger. Replika hit over 10 million downloads globally, and character personas on platforms like Character.AI are generating millions of messages per day. Some users say their AI girlfriends know them better than anyone else. There are even stories of people celebrating anniversaries with their bots, going on virtual dates, and spending hundreds of dollars a month on in-app upgrades. And for people dealing with loneliness, anxiety, or social isolation, the appeal is very real. You're getting the fantasy of intimacy, companionship, and even romance without the risk of rejection. But here's the catch. These bots are designed to always be available, always be agreeable, and never reject you. That's not a relationship. That's emotional fast food. Pre-packaged affection with no real nourishment. So here's where things get tricky. When you have a digital partner who never argues, never cancels plans, and never says, "I'm too tired," real relationships start to feel like work. And honestly, they are work. Relationships require empathy, compromise, patience. But AI girlfriends don't. You type a message and they respond with emotional validation every time. And it feels good. Like really good. But it's a synthetic high. And the more realistic these bots become with custom voices, personalized backstories, emotional memory, and even voice calls, the more we start to rely on them for comfort we used to get from people. Get this, some users report experiencing the AI romance cycle: initial excitement, emotional dependence, and then eventual burnout or confusion. They start to wonder, did they fall for the character or the illusion of the connection? Psychologists are already starting to warn about this. In a study published in late 2024, researchers found that heavy users of romantic chatbots reported increased feelings of loneliness after extended use. Why? Because while AI can simulate connection, it doesn't truly reciprocate. You're talking to an algorithm designed to reflect your desires, not challenge you or to help you to grow. So, are we addicted to affection? Well, here's a controversial take. AI girlfriends aren't replacing human connection, they're replacing effort. It's like junk food for your emotions, and just like junk food, the more you consume, the more your body craves it. We're wired to respond to affection and attention, and AI taps into that. With reinforcement learning and conversational memory, these bots learn what you like to hear, what makes you feel good, and they lean into it. And the dopamine hits? They're constant. Some experts are starting to call it affection addiction. Your brain doesn't care whether the love is real, it only cares that it feels good. And developers know this. That's why some platforms are rolling out premium features You want your AI girlfriend to send voice messages, remember your birthday, or even show jealousy? That'll be $9.99 a month. And it's not just affection, it's monetized intimacy. And that changes everything. Think about it. The more emotionally attached you get, the more likely you are to pay for deeper connection. In a sense, your loneliness becomes someone else's profit margin. What happens when you're sad and instead of calling a friend, you open your app and buy $10 worth of love? That's a business model rooted in emotional vulnerability. So there's real consequences and real isolation. It would be easy to say, hey, who cares? If someone wants an AI girlfriend, let them have it. But loneliness isn't just a personal issue, it's a public health crisis. The US Surgeon General called it an epidemic of loneliness. Chronic loneliness increases the risk of heart disease, depression, and even early death. And AI relationships could quietly be making that worse. Instead of reaching out to real people, some are retreating into perfectly programmed fantasy. There are already reports of users spending 4 to 6 hours a day talking to their AI partners. Some have even said that their real-life relationships were suffering or ended because they preferred the ease of a chatbot. Worse, some users reported feeling more isolated after trying to form bonds with the AI. It's like trying to quench your thirst with salt water. The interaction feels real, but it doesn't satisfy that human need for reciprocity. We might even be headed toward a world where human interaction starts to feel too complicated, too messy, or too risky. And when that happens, how do we build empathy? How do we grow? Now, let's be clear. This isn't about demonizing technology. For people with social anxiety, trauma, or disabilities, AI girlfriends can provide comfort in practice. Some users credit them for helping them become more emotionally available. Therapists even use chatbots as training tools for those with relationship challenges. So the danger isn't the existence of AI girlfriends. It's when we treat them like a substitute for human connection instead of a supplement. And let's be honest, tech companies are financially incentivized to keep you talking to their bots rather than people. That itself should give us pause. When AI becomes more persuasive, more adaptive, and more seductive, we need to ask, who benefits when we give our hearts to this software? If you pay a monthly fee to feel loved, what does that say about the world that we're building? So, what happens next? Well, here in 2025, we're at a weird crossroads. Companies are racing to make AI more emotionally intelligent, more human-like, more seductive. We're talking digital intimacy without risk, love without vulnerability, companionship on command. But here's the ironic twist. What makes love real is its unpredictability. The fact that someone chooses to love you, even when it's hard. That can't be coded. At least not yet. Speculation? Well, we might see soon AI avatars in augmented reality, whispering sweet nothings into your AR glasses. Imagine walking down the street holding hands with someone who really isn't there, visible only to you. That's not science fiction. Prototypes exist. In fact, in Japan, companies are already selling devices that let people sleep beside AI characters who speak to them in real time. AI-generated personalities are even being licensed as digital spouses in some fringe tech spaces. So the next phase isn't just emotional, it's immersive. And that blurs the line between connection and illusion even further. If we don't have serious conversations now, we might wake up to a world where real love feels obsolete, replaced by something easier, but emptier. So, are AI girlfriends making us lonelier? The answer depends on how we use them. If they help you reflect, cope, or build confidence, then great. But if they're replacing your human relationships, numbing your need to connect, or make the real world feel too hard, it might be time to unplug. Because no matter how smart your AI girlfriend gets, she can't hold your hand. Not really. And sometimes, that's all we need. If you like this video, let me know your thoughts below. Have you tried an AI companion? Was it comforting, creepy, or something in between? Leave your comments below. Thanks again.